Hello everybody and welcome back to Mazysgarden. I have a message for you guys. This is for my Aries placements. Hello Aries. How are you doing? I hope your week has been going well. This is going to be for if you have Aries in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and or North Node sign. This could resonate for you. If this does not resonate, please check the other signs of your chart. If you don't know what your chart is, I implore you to going and figuring that out. This is going to be from June 26th through the July 2nd. So it's June 26th through the July 2nd. And this is for my little rams. My little ram babies. My little ram-a-llamas. All right, guys. Hopefully you're doing well. If you're not doing well, I hope you know, come to figure out how to be well again. Don't get scammed. This is my only account. I will never reach out to you first. All right, Spirit. What kind of message do we have for Aries this week, Spirit? Okay. Okay. Aries, you could be really focused on your material world. You're trying to level up in some way. I feel like you're trying to learn something or integrate something. You're really taking your time to put some things into practice, it feels like. Yeah, for sure. You guys are putting in effort, even if it's small steps, even if it doesn't feel like you're moving really fast. You're trying to manifest something here, and maybe depending on how big it is you're trying to manifest, you know, because we have like little manifestations and then we have big manifestations. So to me, it feels like this might be like a bigger manifestation. So it may be taking its time, or it's been time working on this. Yeah, and you might be a little bit in your head about it. Maybe because it is taking time. Maybe because it is taking its time. This was like sticking out. I'm not going to take it. But 9 of Cups is definitely something you've been wishing for. Or it's some type of wish fulfillment. And you've been trying to manifest it. You've been taking the steps. You've been learning what you need to learn. You've been putting in the work. You've been, you know, if this is something where like you had to gain more knowledge about something, like you've been studying, you know, taking classes, maybe you went back to school, I don't know, you know, and you've been really like the building blocks. You've been placing the building blocks, trying to manifest this, but there's something about being in your head or feeling like you're stuck somewhere, but it's really like a self-imposed prison. So if you're feeling like your stuff's not coming in, this is like based off fear. What's going on inside your head. It's definitely based off, oh, for sure, the Djinn. Fear. Big time. You may have some unhealthy habits or patterns that need to be broken, that some effort needs to be put in order to break these fears, this negative thinking, these patterns, whatever underlying unhealthy toxicity is going on. And I'm not saying you're toxic. I'm saying there's some unhealthy things that maybe you're still partaking in, or you know, it could be you know, addictions, obsessions, you know, whatever's keeping you feeling trapped and stuck. But I see you putting like, it's funny because like you're putting in the work, but maybe because you're not seeing these manifestations yet, you're really letting fear creep in. And you're starting to think like, oh my gosh, this is not happening, or it's not working, or it's not going to happen. Yeah, 5 of Wands, you're super conflicted. It's causing a lot of emotional turmoil for you. I feel like you've been, because it's like you keep putting in the work. You keep thinking about like, you could also maybe be thinking about like toxic stuff in regards to a relationship, or in regards to like somebody out, like just your interpersonal relationships. Yeah. there's some type of conflict here, or maybe there's just like too many outside opinions, too many people like trying to get involved, and it's causing a lot of like mental chaos for you. It feels like maybe you're of two minds, or you're butting heads internally. Like there's a struggle there, and it's based off fear. You can get yourself out of this. You have to work on your toxic thinking, like the negative thought processes, the negative patterns, habits, whatever these are. You have to work on it. It may feel foreign to you a little bit, or it may feel like you struggle with self-love, with, feeling grounded and stable. Or maybe you just struggle with your interpersonal relationships. Again, there's just like a lot of there's some type of like outside force causing negativity as well. What is this Two of Cups? The Two of Cups came out, and that could talk about a relationship, but it also can talk about self-love. Hold on, something flipped. I want to see. Queen of Swords. You may be, Aries, you may be connecting with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but and the Sun. Yeah, you're trying to use your intuition to finding your happiness. Something maybe is also being illuminated. Somebody may be very cold. Excuse me. Somebody may be very cold, and maybe it's causing conflict. There's some type of negativity there. And maybe that's what's being illuminated, and you feel a little stuck. Like you're trying to manifest things materially in your life, but and I feel like that is working. But yeah, I see. Are you trying to build your finances so that you can leave a situation because something's unhealthy and something's like not great? Something is not great, and somebody may be very cold or calculating, and there's a lot of conflict within a relationship, and it just seems very, the more you put in, the more like stuck you feel, or there's just some type of, you're starting to realize the negative patterns of behavior, and you're just so indecisive about balancing things out, or it's like you don't know, should I balance things out, or should I move? Should I leave? Should I get out of there? I'm going to be honest with you. Based off of the strength of these cards, you may have more victory because the Chariot's more heavy hitting. To me, it feels more of the pull of that. So you may be being pulled or feel like you need to leave. You need to like move forward. This has nothing to do with anybody else. There's negative thinking or habits and fear-based that's keeping you stuck, and you have to use your intuition, and you have to really allow this like enlightening breakthrough to happen for you. Balance is going to come in. Your indecision or how you're feeling stuck or trapped mentally, you're gonna move through that. Okay, you're gonna be able to move through that. It won't feel as hard or feel like just so much like turmoil getting through that kind of stuff. But if this has something to do with somebody else, Temperance and Three of Cups, you need to have patience. Was there somebody that you like? I don't know, are you trying to manifest a relationship with someone, but they seem cold, or I don't know. This could be patience, about just having patience, because the joy and the happiness, the celebratory times, the Nine of Cups appearing again, your wish fulfillment's coming. It's coming. There's just some cleanup on your end that needs to happen. You need to recognize where you're holding yourself back, or you're not following your own intuition, and be able to balance that out so you can move forward, Aries. That's really what's going on here. A lot of this is fear-based, and it's in your own head. Like you're keeping yourself trapped. All right? That's the energy that I'm getting for this week. I wish you nothing but the best of luck moving through this, Aries. I know you guys got it. You guys are strong. You're capable. I love you. See you next week.